last week you were saying on Sunday you said that regarding vasanas or whatever desires, whatever raga, dvesh, whatever comes up. You said on one hand you said you cannot suppress it, it will not go away. The other thing you said to nip it in the bud. Now what do you know, what is nipping it in the bud and what is suppression?
One point is this, yes. If you are thinking if it is real, if it is a very firm conditioning in you, then you pray to God and do meditation. These two things will take it out. Otherwise, you refuse to recognize them, but there are no vasanas, nothing else. Simply it's all bookish things. There's nothing like vasanas. Then there's nothing like vasanas. Because really speaking, there's nothing like vasana. Because what you have done in the previous drama, it cannot come to this drama. This drama is different drama altogether. So the question of any vasanas being carried over and all, that is not true. It is not true. So you refuse to recognize it, you just don't bother about it, then it cannot harm you. Slowly it will go away. All these things. There will be nothing like vasanas. Because they have been dinned by all these people, there are vasanas. So all the Englishmen who come here, I am okay, but the vasanas, oh, that's all. You have created all this bogey. They are very happy with our vasanas. Many of them, only those people who came here, they are agitated. They were already in USA who are never thought of Hinduism, they have never read, they are very happy. For them there are no vasanas. So it's all a question of what you think and all they need to suffer. It's again another imagination. That's all. There is nothing at all. You just pray to him, Lord, take me out of the drama, that's all. Don't say you take me out of the vasanas. Again, this vasanas will come in. Another, again, fresh vasanas. Every time you learn to pray. In this verse, somebody told you to pray. In next verse, there will not be any to tell you to pray.
It's very scary.
So, unnecessarily, why? Unnecessary. Don't think of these things. Yes. Never think.
I think you should be silent for a while, Swamiji.
He refused to believe in vasanas. That's all. Out. When the mind itself is false, it's only a reflection. And you are going to completely lose mano nasha. Why should you recognize this vasana alone? Vasana is based only on this,
On the mind, yeah.
only in the mind.
That is because we live in the mind, isn't it?
Eh?
We are living right now in the mind only.
See, whatever it is, you think that is nothing. Leaving the mind is nothing. You are only worried about vasanas, people.
That way.
That's what he is saying. No. The mind is more dangerous. And once you have you do the nasha of the mind, then don't bother, everything is gone. All the relatives, all the asuras who are there, all the relatives, everything is out. That's all.
We throw the dustbin, even the dust.
Hmm?
When we throw the garbage can, the garbage in it goes up.
That's all. Oh. This is the way. You don't recognize. I told you the story of the priest of a village temple for a village god. See, there is in a grama, there were grama devatas in those days. So they used to put one stone and consider that devatas will protect that. It was there. It was called a cot area. It was a small temple. Outside was heavily snowing. So one fellow who was a non-believer, he went inside. His full length will not go, sleeping. So he had to put both his legs over the statue and he slept. As a non-believer, that cottage cannot do anything to him. It went to the dream of that priest who was 20 kilometers away, 15 kilometers away. Rascal, you are sleeping here, somebody is putting his legs on me and sleeping. You go there and ask him to take it away. Otherwise, I am going to throttle your throat. That's it. All can work only in that jurisdiction. That jurisdiction comes only when you believe in it.
So that means if you believe that the Lord is there protecting us from all the evil,
That's
negative,
all.
whatever it is.
I do not know whether it's a vasana or no vasana, I am a villager. So don't bother about it. The so-called evolved people who are worried about vasanas. There is nothing to be worried about. Once you are worried about the mind and you try to clear it away, there is no problem at all in vasanas.
So you have to look at the mind is only playing its role in the drama created by the Lord.
That's all. That is all. Mind is also going according to the plan. Because already you are a thought.
Correct.
You cannot think again. Your thought cannot think.
Correct.
So all the thoughts come from that only. Direct. When it passes through you, you think, and it's this fellow who thought. When the cosmic thought passes through Einstein and results in a formula, you thought, oh, very good, very good. This is a Nobel Prize. He has founded a beautiful new theory and all that. Oh, he's using the MC squared. But actually, he never did anything. It comes from that to that through him. That's all. No Einstein can ever do it.
But Swamiji, therefore the I has been created by the drama so that we play our role perfectly.
Yes.
If we did not have an I, we would not play the role. Or we would not feel that we are playing the role.
See, you are again he only.
Correct.
You are again the director, you are again the drama.
Correct.
So you know pretty well, you can never rebel, you can never say I won't play. You yourself have created the drama and if you say I don't play,
Oh, that way.
question will never arise at all. Question will never arise. See, the entire thing is a drama for him. To introduce him is a drama. That's all. It is just like you are playing, there is a play called Patience in this card game. The man plays both sides, that's all. You play yourself and another one. Both plays the same. So you are against yourself.
So there is no question of not playing also
It's
because
only
I
a
am the
play.
one who has done my own
It's
drama.
only a play. That's
And then
all.
I assume the form of an idiot.
See, there you assume the form of an opponent, inefficient opponent. So you are playing against yourself and you are your own opponent in the game. So that's what is happening.
So if you realize that there is one person playing all this game and I myself am playing my own game.
Exactly.
So I am now so and so doing some part of the drama. She is doing her own part. Actually she and me are the same.
Same.
And even our
Yeah.
components are the same.
Exactly.
Our physical, mental components are the same.
Exactly.
Though they have been apparently different.
Apparently different. You created like that. You create the
For
difference.
the variety, for the
And
drama,
you became
for
many.
the masala, for the...
You became many. You wanted variety, you became a horse, you became a cow. That's Jada, Javaya. It comes in the Purusukta. Then all these things were created, this created, that created. How it was created? Into the mind. That's all. That does not come in that operation. This comes separately. That's why you don't link. These are not linked and properly put.
So what I have to realize now is that there is one person playing multiple physical, mental dramas.
All the things
Actually,
is
it
done. That's all. Everything is done universally by the universal entity.
Correct.
The individuality never existed.
Correct.
It is a false idea.
Correct.
That's all. That's the only thing. The individuals never exist at any time. That's
There is no individual apart from the universe. I mean,
the
cosmos,
universe.
whatever.
That's all.
The day I told you I have a problem, he said, how can a problem have a problem?
But that Samashti and Veshti, that on realization only you will feel that.
The words, I don't like all these philosophical terms used at all. For 2 hours I spoke to Danish people. I never used a single word. And I was asking, who is the one, who are you? Who is the one that is doing the walking, talking, self? I said, don't use the word self. Does any of you know? Then why are you using the word self? I am talking in the common man's words. You also talk. Talk only in the common man's words. That's why never use those words. They are all only to confuse the people. That's
true.
Don't use those words. When once you know what is what, you will never use those words. That's all. They are all reserved for people like our Arjun for their entertainment. He wants us a picnic. Whenever he wants us a picnic, he will go into Mandi competition and stay for some time. He will go into Munda competition and stay for some time. He will come back. That's all. It is his picnic fancy. That is your own concern.
But Swamiji, if a person did not feel themselves as an individual, they would never play the role then.
There is nothing at all there. Then
you
there is
don't
no
play
word
the
drama at all.
Correct. So for the world drama, it is essential that the individual also feels
There is,
individual.
yes, that each one feels it is separated.
Correct. Otherwise, there is no drama.
Yes, that's all. So the drama itself provides that each one should feel as if he is separate. So separatism, individuality is created by the drama writer itself.
So that you continue this drama. And then you feel that you have to get out of it.
Exactly.
And there's no question of either getting in or getting out.
No question. All these things are written here in a very secretive way. They wrote, Na nirodho anachotpatti. There is never a dissolution, there is never a creation.
Nibogita.
So, na nirodho anachotpatti, na baddho anacha sadhaka. There never was ever bound. There is never anybody who strives to get out of it and do sadhana for it. Na mukto na moksha. There is nobody, because when there is nobody bound, where is the question of anybody being liberated? There is nobody who is ever liberated. And there is nobody who wants to be liberated. When you are never to be bound at all, then who will want to be liberated? The question is, Ityesha paramarthata. This is the highest truth, believe it or not. This one is been repeated by Shankara in the book Vivek Chudamani. And it is the original from Gaudapada, his grand guru. Come in. That's all. So ultimately, the entire thing is false. The world was never created. So what is the use of, when a thing was never created, there is an illusion. What is the meaning in doing research about it? It is nothing but stupidity. That's all. There is never a creation. One magician created the entire magic. He wove it around him. So accepting that magician, everybody is fooled.
And we play the part of a fool also.
Yes. Here, the audience also is he only.
Correct.
The
But he
audience
plays the
also
part
is
of an
he.
idiot.
So he fools the audience.
No, he is the audience, Swamiji.
He himself becomes the
He is
audience.
the audience, and he plays in the audience. He plays the part of an idiot.
Exactly. Yes.
And he plays the part of perfection. He is a perfect actor also.
Exactly. So Dr. Sandhya can take over my place.
I want clarity.
No, but if you did not play the part of a perfect actor, you would not play the drama. That
Who?
is where.
There's no question of it not.
No, 1 minute.
Who is
1
to-
minute. No,
See,
Swamiji.
look here.
No, if there is an audience.
Perfect or not, that is also decided by him.
Correct.
Then what? Then See, perfect, imperfect is never left to anybody. If there is a choice, then you say perfect, imperfect. When there is no choice, where is the question of mentioning it at all?
Correct. So it's what he puts into that.
Whatever he puts in, that's all. Whatever he puts in.
Then we don't have to strive for anything. We don't strive for anything.
Absolutely not. That is why be still and know that you are God. Yesterday's the message. That's all. Absolutely.
Come here, Shala.
Come on, there is no place
Come
here.
here.
Move over, move over. हैं? आप क्यों नहीं हैं? हाँ, बैठो। वाह,
Oh, from the resisting, no? We wanted to go second time, he stopped us.
That one shloka is the key to the entire thing. Na nirodho na chotpatti, na baddho na sadhaka, na mukto na mumukshuscha. Ityesha parama. If one can understand this, she has learned the entire secret of life. That's all. And the one who has learned, she will do nothing. She will sit quiet. That's all. He will be the laziest of ghosts. It comes in Ashtavakra. The Jivanutta is Arasa Shikamani, the one who is the head jewel, crest jewel for the for all the people who are lazy.
But laziness at that level, so it's actually a super sattva level of laziness.
To the extent he has written there, she would find it a burden to open the eyes and shut it. Just like two chaps were lazy fellows. They were lying down. They said, "Yaar, we used to go up to the mess for meals, yaar. If only there is a provision, you just press a bell and all the food comes." The other chap said, "Yaar, bore. Who is to go on pressing the bell, man? Without it should come."
But the difference is that the person who is like that will
The
not.
difference is that even though he is called Arsi comedy, she is alert inside. There are two types, I told you, there are two types of positive. That is passive. Now,
Now the passive alert. All that.
the bow and the arrow, they are lying on the ground.
Correct.
They are absolutely passive. You take it, draw it, and keep it for 1 hour. They are passive. That was passive. Here it is passive, active inside. The moment you leave, it is prepared to go 100 kilometers. It is full of potency. But it's also passive. So it looks inactive, but it's alert inside, 100%. Be that.
So not passive, and not active, but active, passive.
Yes, that's all. Be passive, but inside it will be completely, fully alert. Alert to the core, that's all. Vigilant, highly vigilant. That is it.
So we should not mistake that for actually being a tamasic in that sense.
The question of mistaking somebody that doesn't really bother with somebody, we will talk about ourselves only, that's all. When the stage for ourselves comes, we will leave a servant just. We are not bothered, let him go to hell. However we consider that he has attained Jivan
No, we do not worry. No, what I am saying, Swamiji, supposing I am going to lie down now. Okay, I am not a realized soul, let us say. Okay, I am going to lie down and expect myself to be serviced. Okay, by somebody else. And that service doesn't come. Okay, and then I get angry because I am not serviced. Then though I am passive, I am still having my individual ego saying that he didn't do or she didn't do or I want or whatever it is.
But nobody else comes in the picture. You are telling about somebody else.
Because I am not a soul, not a mukta. As long as I am not a mukta, then I feel there is somebody else who has to service me.
Why you should? See, the entire thing comes from you.
Correct.
You are your own guru.
Correct.
Entire knowledge is within you. And The God has kept a time of forgetfulness. So on that particular time it will burn, it will go away due to any reason whatsoever. One word is sufficient. No big saying. One word. Then the great grandfather of Ramakrishna Paramsa, he was standing upstairs. He was 84. Still he was busy writing accounts, going to the field, ploughing and all these things. Outside, down below, in the olden days, the dhobi will collect the dirty clothes from every house. And then he will prepare a big, it's called bhatti. Yeah, big oven. On that he will put a big one in that water with soda and then put all the things there. Twice or thrice he may do like that. So at a time some 40 cloths he will put there. It was evening 7 o'clock. That dhobi was calling his daughter, "Hey, Lakshmi, please bring, this is enough. Whatever you have collected is sufficient. Come on, bhatti bujhne wala hai." The oven is about to be over because morning it was running. It is going to be extinguished. Come on, quick. It went and struck this man. This oven is about to, 84 is a good age. I mean, at any time croak. And it's time for me to be extinguished. What am I doing? I have to be quick. Quick in what? I have to find out some solution. That's all. He runs away from the house. He's never seen. That's it. One sentence, one word. In some other occasion he tells. He takes it for himself. And sure, if God gives you that alertness at that time, that one sentence pricks you and brings out the reality inside. That's all.
Like somebody had gone to their marriage, I think one of the Tamil saints, and before the bride was brought, they said, "Savadana, Savadana."
That is our Samarth Ramdas. Samarth Ramdas is a great saint. His marriage was fixed. There, what they do, the bride and the bridegroom are sitting on the opposite sides. In between, a dhoti like this is kept by two Brahmins. This man at one end, this man at the other end. And then they tell him, Savadhan, Savadhan in Marathi means be careful, beware. So, beware. Why they say beware? Then second time he said, Samadhan. Third time, after that, he takes it away and they exchange their malas. They become husband and wife. He said twice. Anyway, there is no time to think. He said, beware. He runs away. That's all. Twice he has told beware. So now there is no time to find out what he means. We will find out later. No, beware. He runs away. And he becomes a saint ultimately. That's what it is. One word is sufficient. There are three types of horses. The first type, as long as you flog it with a whip, it will be running. The moment you stop, it will stop. The second type, it is when you just keep a whip over it, it will be running. When you keep it back, it won't. The third one is, you just raise your hand as if you are going to take the whip, it will begin to run. That's all. Be the third type of horse. That's it.
Like 3 types of disciples also come like that.
You see, ultimately, is it in your hand?
No. It's not. Because if it's a cosmic drama, where is the question of my... First of all, it's not me, then where is the question of my level?
The entire thing is a hoax.
Correct.
Enjoy it. That's all. Enjoy the entire thing and go. Don't be afraid of anything. The tragedy and the comedy, both are for your enjoyment. It may be on you. Enjoy it. That's all. Enjoy it. That's what Ashtavakra enjoys on you. That's all. Be happy. Everything be happy. Entire, you see, simply you derive what you should do from the sleeping state and the dreaming state. You analyze it, you take it for granted. Oh, it's so nice, I want to sleep for 8 hours. Do you analyze why did you sleep? What happened during sleep?
You lost your mind.
So it is not a losing the
Lose
mind.
mind means you put it aside. at
You
least.
got a bit of beautiful happiness. A happiness which you can never have anywhere. That is why when when you say if a man doesn't sleep for 5 days, he's going to die. As a doctor, you tell me.
No.
He's not going to die. Then why should he run? Say, doctor, give me sleeping tablets. I'm not sleeping for 5 days. It's because he misses such a beautiful happiness. Same happiness which you are going to get ultimately when you merge into the universal. When the individual merges into the universal, the same happiness you are going to get. Exactly the same thing is here also. So, this happiness, why did it come? Because your mind's connection with all the objects have been cut because mind went to sleep. So long as you have that, then so long as you will have love and hate, all these things will come. This is mine. How can you take mine? This is my property. So the relationship, it is the relationship which has caught you. If there is no relationship, absolutely you are unhappy. That is what is called Nisanga, to be without any company. That's all. There is nothing to do with anybody. No wife, no friend, nothing. Absolutely. Then there is no question. Absolutely you will ignore. They will never come before you. Because the mind's connection is gone, your wife, your son, they never came before you in your dream. I mean, in your sleeping state. Even though they were sleeping by your side, you are not aware of them. That's all. So it's the relationship which causes trouble.
So even in dream, it's the relationship only which causes trouble. That's why we
Yes.
have good dream or bad dream.
So, no, we are not talking of dreams. We are only talking of deep
sleep.
Deep sleep. Deep sleep, number one, it shows that you can get the highest happiness by avoiding relationships. My relationship is there, then only, oh, my son is in the ICU, I don't know what will happen, doctor has kept this oxygen ventilator. If he is your neighbor's child, hey, my neighbor's child is in ICU, you know that? With glee you will tell it. Because you are not in direct terms, good terms with him, Mama. And டாக்டர் அம்மா வந்து செக் பண்ணாமா டாக்டர் அம்மா எல்லாம் சரியா இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டாங்க. இன்னைக்கு காலம்பரை அங்கே போய் நல்லா சாப்பிட்டேன், பொங்கல் சாப்பிட்டேன், ஒரு இட்லி சாப்பிட்டேன், எல்லாம் சாப்பிட்டேன், எல்லாம் அங்கேயே சாப்பிட்டுக்கிறேன். Thanks. They are putting me in soup.
Good.
As if this is not sufficient.
You have got so many soups sitting here.
देखो छोटे में काफी नहीं होगा शायद, बड़ी नहीं है.
थोड़ा सा दे दो, अभी दे दो.
थोड़ा दे दीजिए.
हाँ देखो रखो.
Then what is the difference between sambandh and bandhanam? What is the difference between sambandh and bandhanam? It's the same thing.
Sambandh involves bandhan. Sambandh only means relationship. The relationship, see, this tree is in my house, so it is my tree. This is only sambandh. Then, the morning I went there, I saw one fellow cutting it. Hey, who is cutting this? Have you taken any permission? This is mine. That fellow, mine? Who are you, fellow? Takes his axe and put one, a big gash. You file a suit in the court. 10 years it goes on. This is called bandhan. This is bondage. There is only relationship. Sambandh is relationship. This is bondage. Bondage comes out of relationship. That's all. Shishyacharitya tathaiva Prativattadhyatmana bherta. The fourth shloka in the Shamurti Stotra by Shankara, he says, yes, these are the relationships you are claiming. So, you just analyze your sleeping state and this state and apply it. You can get it. That's there. Then number 2, in dream state, what are you getting? 2. What all you see, it looks real during the state. But when you wake up, it's all unreal. Only when you wake up, it's all absolutely unreal. So first thing is, don't believe that what all I see has to be true. What all you see can be hallucination.
That is in the waking state.
In the waking state. So in waking state, we don't know the waking state is going to be true. It is also not true, ultimately.
Correct.
Waking state, see, there is only one entity
Correct.
over whom all these 3 states pass.
Correct.
Actually, his original state is the state of naturalness, simply stillness, Sahaja Samadhi, as Bhagavan Ramana had. This is your natural state. So over you, all these 3 things come and go. That's all. Sahaja is always there. It never went, it has never gone. But it has been hidden by all these 3. You thought you were sleeping, you thought you were waking, none of them. You are always in the natural state, not at all participating in anything. You are not concerned with anything. Even if somebody murders somebody, nothing of yours is lost. If the world is to fall, you will not bat your eyelid even. Absolutely not. Remind like that, happiness is here and now. That's all. I am telling you because I am happy. So nobody can say, Swamiji, you are having so much of trouble when, yes, I may be having. I may not happy. That way. Ultimate test, acid test. Burn him, he may cry, but he'll be happy. The shouting is done by the body. He may shout, but he'll be happy.
So it's the mind that shouts and the body that shouts, that's all.
Huh?
It's the mind that shouts
In the mind and body, the body-mind complex we
That
call
is
it.
shouting.
So you are together as one.
Correct. So that is shouting.
Exactly so. Just to hold it as usual.